Hey, welcome back to Pig Trail Nation Game Day. Beautiful day here in Fayetteville. Arkansas's home opener going down later this afternoon. First time they've opened the season in Fayetteville since 2022. Joined now by Evan Kamikow. Evan, a lot of turnover on this roster. Really, that's just the way the college football goes nowadays. You live by the transfer portal. You kind of die by the transfer portal. One of the guys that has the toughest name on the team to say, little international flavor for the Razorbacks, Andreas Paaske. I still can't spell it, but hopefully this year he has a breakout for Arkansas.
Yeah, and that's what you're hoping for. You saw flashes in 2024 from Paaske. He had 2 touchdowns against Mississippi State, but he's a guy, and when you talk about international, that's what you really have in that tight end room. Not only him, but also Rohan Jones, who comes over. He's originally from Canada, transfer from Maine, so it's a lot of group, and the good thing for Paaske, this is his room now. It's his year to take a leap forward.
Wants to be a better blocker. He's doing everything footwork-wise. He's doing everything strength-wise. He wants to be a better receiver. I mean, he's out there running routes, catching balls. Like, it's impressive. He's working really hard. It matters to him, and it shows.
If there's one word to describe Paaske, it's motivated. Whether that's on or off the field, his journey in football started 6,974 miles away in his hometown of Copenhagen, Denmark. Football in Europe? Much different than football in the States.
There's this website called Europlayers, and you reach out to teams all throughout Europe, and they get a hold of you, and they play domestically within their own countries.
During high school, Paaske signed up to play for the Sollerod Gold Diggers in the Danish National League. The talent was noticeable right away.
The first thing I saw about Andreas was his physical ability. He's a huge guy already back then, and I assume he still is. Athletic, strong, a smart guy. So watching him practice and playing the U19 games was impressive.
Paaske made an instant impact in Danish football. He was the league MVP in 2018 and 2019 and was even selected to the U19 national team roster that played in the European Championships. From there, college football in the States came calling, but the transition isn't as easy as it appears.
It is night and day in comparison of what the expectations are for you once you get over there. You know, we go from playing casually 2 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday nights practicing, playing a game every other weekend, you know, to all of a sudden, day in, day out, eat, sleep, breathe football.
After 3 years at Eastern Michigan, with 2022 being his best season, he found himself heading to the Hill to play in the best conference in college football. Now in 2025, Paaske is poised for a breakout season with the Hogs. No matter what he does, he continues to make his former teammates and home country proud.
You know, there's just a tremendous amount of pride with the Danish people in general. It's such a small country, you know, just over 6 million people in the country in total. And they take pride in whoever is representing them globally, right? And at this level of play, you can recognize that Andreas Paaske is representing this country globally. And that's just something that everybody supports. So everybody's rooting for him.
Yeah, really awesome spending some time catching up with his former teammate and his former coach as well. And the really cool thing is, Andreas not the only guy from Denmark to be a Razorback. Yilda Froholt, who's currently with the Arizona Cardinals, he's an offensive lineman, also played for the Gold Diggers, and the best part about it is the two of them had to play against a team called the Razorbacks back in Denmark. So really cool to see where he came from and learn a little bit about Danish football.
Yeah, and you were mentioning it too, Rohan Jones, who a lot of people think can have a breakout. A great nickname for this team. Montreal, Canada, fluent in French, Canadian bacon.
I like that.
Yeah, it's going to catch on this year. And hopefully the Razorbacks going to be catching on a whole lot of passes, because offensively, they struggled to finish drives 1 year ago. They moved the ball, but scoring points a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, and especially if you have a guy like Paaske who's got a massive frame down in the goal-to-go zone, the red zone, it's going to be really big for Arkansas. I'd be curious to see how much really, legway he gets during the whole game today. Expect to see him early as well.
All right, Evan Kamikow, really unique story there. Some international flavor for the Arkansas Razorbacks. Just getting going here.